And here we are, guys, after that intro. My apologies a little bit late on that, but we are in it, indeed, as Rambo has pointed out. Now, lane swaps has been a little bit... we see lane swaps even being failed by pros, right? It's a strat that is very volatile if not done well. Chrono actually gets caught out by Smiley. Death Sentence will not land on him. I don't know what the White Camp was doing, just letting their ADC go. Q from Kabusco not going to land. They are going to make a big mistake if they chase into this bush right now, but they are just going in regardless. Q does land onto Smiley. Smiley gets knocked up, and that's first blood for Coach Tyler.
Not the guy you want to get first blood, or give first blood to.
And just like that, Coach Tyler is going to back. He will get that item advantage. He did start... Actually, he's just going to go for another Doran's. I really can't blame him on that one. But that is going to be such a lead against that Yasuo.
That's huge.
These White Camp level 1s. That was looking dire for them. Chrono a little overextended, did had to force that flash out for him, but they just turned that around like it was nobody's business. And for the second game in a row, do pick up first blood. No lane swaps coming out here though.
Very strong.
Yeah, having Kabuzco on that Braum, able to get a free stun, and Brio with the follow-up knock-up. You really have to build a comp if you're going to let the White Camp play their style. And BPL really not... Well, you can see them trying, but I don't think they understand really respect the White Camp's level 1. Should have dropped early wards, and really should have just let it go. Spread out thinly, not try to fight them there. In all honesty, though, a lonely Tristana is a very appetizing bait.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd go for that one.
Yeah, and Chrono really not all that butthurt about blowing that flash, though. Considering that he does have rocket jump on that Tristana, should be quite safe from any ganks. But there it is, Smiley actually having to go back after only clearing his Crump and blue buff. Not even able to complete...
Picking up a
yeah,
pink ward.
Yeah, not even able to complete his jungle item. Meanwhile, Brio just farming away happily, doing a full clear as per usual. Already setting his sights on to Stylish though, and that's going to be a stun from Coach Tyler. Knock up, forcing the flash on Stylish, and just like that, he forces out a summoner, giving Coach Tyler a little bit of a breathing room there. Working up on that CS advantage already. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Trustante just going on to White Tora. The binding misses though, as White Tora will claw away. And you can see Tay just taking dominance over that lane. Right now, Coach Tyler actually dropping quite low. Sorry, Stylish trying to see what he could do with that. Unfortunately, not really anything. Coach Tyler even saving his flash, only burning Ignite. Now it looks like, oh, well, it was going to be an Avarice Blade, but Stylish will pick up that Vamp Scepter for his back. Now, he knows that Coach Tyler doesn't have Ignite, might want to see if he can do something as he is sitting on that Exhaust. Nice defensive summoner spell coming out from him. But Coach Tyler still has Flash. So we'll see if...
It's going to be difficult to get anything on Coach Tyler.
Yeah, he does back and pick up that Athenes. Wight Tora actually getting ganked here. Unfortunately, Dark Binding from Tay missing. Will halt all that aggression right there. Brio has yet to go back too. And I find that he is such a patient jungler. Not even, not really thinking too much about himself. Nice Dark Binding from Brio. And that's just gonna be one dead Wight Tora. Brio just making it look so easy.
He's everywhere. I'm not quite sure what BPL is gonna do about this. They need to get some wards up. But I'm not sure if that's even gonna help.
Yeah, Kabuzko actually getting a death sentence. He's just going to jump away though, not even taking a tower hit. And you are absolutely right. Brio just showing that he outclasses Smiley in the jungle. He just understands. He not only is he in a very comfort pick jungler, but he also just understands his role as Rek'Sai. Now, Smiley could be putting a bunch of pressure too, but is just opting to farm up, feeling the need to, you know, gain level. Well, gain a level ground by getting that farm difference. But as you can see, he's still behind in farm. Nice sentences on Kabuzko, the Lantern Gate from Smiley as I save that. Smited Chrono away, but Chrono just rocket jumps. And Kabuzko will flash. TP coming in from Tame should have been cancelled right now, but a 4-man Soul Shackles. The answer from Wight Tora is a little bit late as the fight is already almost over. Brio going deep for that though. They are going to force a flash from Wight Tora. They need just one more hit from the stun. Nice Dark Binding onto Wight Tora. He is on Tormented Soul right now, taking quite a bit of damage. But meanwhile, Chrono is not even auto-attacking in the back. A little bit of a mistake.
Both teams really low at the end of that fight. No deaths.
Oh, but Dark Binding from Tay. The Lantern will be alright though to save Shan. Both teams are still walking around here. I think BPL is afraid that the White Camp is going for an early dragon. And they do have vision of it. Pink ward being dropped. But yeah, with Shan and Games backing, the White Cap is just going to go over here. Meanwhile, Coach Tyler is putting enough pressure onto Stylish that he can't answer this. Nice stun coming out from Coach Tyler. And that is going to be the first dragon over. Ultimate coming out from Coach Tyler. He actually drops the Ignite. Flash autos will be enough to kill. And Coach Tyler just knows how much damage he can do. That it is just I've had the pleasure of playing with him when he is on his comfort picks champion, and just his thought process. He's a very vocal player. He is the shot caller for the White Camp, and just his knowledge of what his limits are on the champion is amazing to listen to. Knowing exactly how much damage this ulti is, that getting that maximum orb count, and computing how much damage he will do depending on what orbs. And just like that, Smiley actually falls to his red buff.
Oh, not good.
Did not have Smite available to heal off that.
That's gonna set him back even further.
Brio
they can't really afford that.
Brio is 2 assists ahead and double the CS, and just like that, Brio putting up more pressure. Glacial Official will pick up Shan. They are going on to games, but he looks like he is going to get out from that. And BPL in a very tight position early on right now. Trust and Tay will go on to Wight Tora. Stylish not getting stunned there. A little bit of a puzzle. But yes, CS advantage now apparent for the mid lane. Trust and Stay, you know, keeping it even with White Tora right now, but Binding will land. Soul Shackles will not go as White Tora smartly ulties himself. But Ice Tomb is not going to be enough to save, but ultimate coming up from Smiley will pick up the Coach Tyler though. Little wins, but a 3-man response going for that mid lane as they have already taken out that bot turret. And the White Camp just flawlessly rotating with this. Unfortunately, Coach Tyler not here for their usual 4-man push. But they should be able to take this as well, considering the fact that Stylish did have to go back, and Tristana just wrecks towers so fast.
She can definitely put out a lot of damage. The ward coverage from the White Camp is, again, really good, having 4 pinks in the inventories of the players.
Yeah, BPL doing a little bit of a better job warding their own jungle though, but these are all defensive wards. Just to try to keep, you know, the White Camp out of their jungle. But as I was saying before, Brio, despite Smiley not putting as much pressure as him, meanwhile, speaking of pressure, Brio just coming amid, trying to see what they can do for Stylish. You would think that junglers have to balance whether or not they want to farm or they want to gank. Usually the ganking jungler is behind in farm. But that is not the case here. Both Brio is up in farm and up in his KDA and his pressure. Like, it's just not... it just shows basically how outclassed Smiley is in this jungle right now. And maybe not the smartest to give Brio somebody who is so he is so comfortable with. And I think it all comes down to the picks and ban phase. I think BPL just a little bit frustrated, but as I said, you really can't ban out Coach Tyler, especially if you're just gonna let him get that Syndra anyway. But as I say that, Aroa finished off for Tay in the top lane though. That Morgana's pretty big as well, that 2-0-1. Rek'Sai screaming across the map will actually head towards that top lane. It looks like Coach Tyler and Brio is going to see if they can take out White Tora. Claw away, but the anticipation from Coach Tyler actually stunning the end point. Ice Tomb onto Coach Tyler though, will try to disengage as White Tora runs for his life, but Q will hit. That's going to be a slow, that's going to be a knock up, and Coach Tyler will pick up with an orb. And my goodness, exhaust onto Stylish, Dark Binding will land, Glacial Finisher will knock him up, but Lantern thankfully stays long enough for him to take it out to safety. Flash ulti from Tay. He looks like he wanted more than Smiley Dude, but that's still going to be a dead Wukong as the Bloodthirsty support does pick that up. Kabuzko 2-0-1. Telling Chrono, no, I am the carry now.
Carry supports. They win games.
Yeah, but everyone on the White Camp right now sitting on quite big items, despite not a few of them not even finishing as the second dragon has spawned right now. The White Camp is just going to take this for free. BPL, really, they can't contest. They neither have the vision nor the manpower to do so. White Tora did have TP though. Maybe could have made something. And I think this not only, despite this laning phase being very even for both top laners, what sets Tay apart right now is his TP control. I think White Tora, especially down that fight bot lane, was very late on the TP. But as they say, that Lantern is going to save out Smiley's life yet again as he gets caught out by Brio in his own jungle. Death Sentence lands onto Brio. Nice play into tower as he is taking a lot of hits there, dropping quite low. Black Shield, fortunately not blocking physical damage. Would make Morgana probably the best support out there. But the nice double stun from Coach Tyler. Smiley goes in. A nice Wukong ulti right there. But he pays for it with his life. Meanwhile, a late re-engage coming up from BPL. But all members of the White Camp are low. Wow, Brio just decimates Wight right now. And so far, the White Camp has yet to fall. Finally, Brio getting taken out by Stylish though. Ultimate coming onto Kabuzko. Double kill for Stylish as he's going out. Triple kill coming out. Kente answer as he gets the shutdown onto Stylish. Stylish going off that much, but it took so long for the White Camp to die.
The White Camp is feeling very comfortable in this game if they can do that.
And the thing is, they didn't have Chrono. Chrono doing the signature thing that Chrono does, just split pushing. Up in the top lane. You know, and this fits the... Basically what I'm trying to say is, the White Camp makes this work. Chrono is one of those very safe ADCs. He likes to farm before he fights. He wants those items. Actually getting caught right now from Stylish. Forces the flash and heal the TP coming out from Tay. Will try to help his ADC, but no, he is going to fall. Brio and Tay coming in a little too late right now. Death Sentence will land. Stylish and Games though in a pickle right now. Nice knockup from Stylish as he's trying to dance. He does get ulted. Lantern will save his life, but Kabuzko is there with a huge glacial official. Stylish is still trying to run away. Q will hit, but the rest of the BPL is here. Wight over the wall, did not actually take his claw, would probably spell disaster. Meanwhile, Smiley is the one to get caught out of, tries to juke in the bush by flashing, but he gets smited away. Lantern not going to be enough as he gets stunned out by that Braum passive, and that kill goes over to Brio. But as I was saying, Chrono... Oh, go ahead.
Going a little too hard for Chrono. Maybe should have backed off, but they did pick up a kill, so I guess 1-for-1 trades aren't too terrible.
Yeah, and right now, BPL is really just looking for whatever they can get. As I said, Chrono is a very safe ADC. He likes his item. He likes to farm up. He likes that item advantage. He wants those items before he feels confident to fight. Though it might bite their butt a little bit, is what I'm trying to say. When the early fights do happen, since Chrono plays it really safe and maybe doesn't get as much auto-attacking in as he can, the White Camp can make these 4v5 fights work. And, you know, even if they necessarily might lose 1 or 2 members, Chrono gets the solo XP, he gets the solo farm, and he's threatening a turret. And even though that bottom fight turned out to be a triple kill for Stylish, they got a T2 tower up at the top for it. But it looks like the White Camp is just going to take the blue buff away from BPL. Niso Shackles, Trust and Take couldn't really decide which way he wanted to go, and he does end up going the way of Smiley. 6-1 on that Wukong. Smiley not having a good game at all.
He's very far behind. And it looks like he's trying to make plays, but he's trying to make plays without Yasuo, without the other half of their wombo. Yeah. And it's not going to work versus TWC. Yeah,
also, you know, despite well, a lot of damage coming out from Coach Tyler as he does have that blue buff spam. Games needs to get out of there. The flash ulti from Coach Tyler will net him the kill. Kabasco thankfully tanking that turret. And that's just it. Coach Tyler knows when he's lethal and is not afraid to flash those ultis. Stun coming out onto Wight Tora. Tay getting actually poked up by Shan right now, but Wight Tora needs to get out of there. And heal back in the fountain. It looks like the white camp is just going to rotate for that dragon down there. Easy rotation's third dragon of the game going over to the white camp. No contest from BPAL. Again, not having the vision, not having the manpower to do so. And it is really...
The ward coverage from white camp is huge.
You know, just for you viewers at home, I'm going to turn off the vision. The all vision. I'm just going to turn on the white camp's vision right now. And as you can see... Oh my Lanta. There is no such thing as fog of war right now for the white camp.
It's massive. The double sight stone is really working for the white camp, which is letting them make these rotations and letting them do the 4-1 split push that they like to do.
Yeah, because it absolutely keeps Chrono safe. He sees the whole map. He knows when people are coming out for him. Communication for the white camp too is very on point. That's why I was kind of surprised that Chrono got caught out. Brio and Tay were on their way, just a little too slow. He did get flayed out of his rocket jump though. I think it would have turned out a much different case if he was able to rocket jump away by enough time for Brio and Tay to get there, but that is in the past right now. The white camp in a commanding lead has nearly a 10k gold advantage. All three dragons, 5 towers up on their opponents. BPL have yet to really cross the river mark after the 10-minute point in this game. And Coach Tyler's stuns are just so on point. I wanted to say perfect, but you know, it might be a little too much for his ego right now. He's still riding that high of those triple bans. Now Chrono actually dueling Shan in the bot lane, but Stylish will get caught out. Trusted Tay will pick up that kill with Tormented Soil. And Chrono wanting to burst that down, but he does get actually taken out by Shan as the Q hits, but Brio is trying to answer the kill for his ADC. He's actually going to fall. Double kill for Shan. A bit of a mistake for the white cap as they tower dive. But such a clutch heal coming out from Shan. And BPL showing a little bit of life here. But at what cost? Too little, too late is how the saying goes. But if this is the white camp's game to lose, and if they continue to do that, anything can happen.
Oh yeah, BPL can definitely make a comeback if the white camp doesn't be a little careful with their plays. They are ahead quite a bit, but things can still happen for BPL.
Yeah, they do have the comp to do it. Grabbing those picks, you know, an Ice Tomb here, a nice Yasuo ulti there. Now, when you are behind, and you've heard me rant about this, when you are behind, you need to make every piece of gold that you have count. And when I say that, I'm talking about itemization. We have known for a very long time that Yasuo is one of those champions that really needs 2 items. Those being an Infinity Edge and a Static Shiv. Yeah. Instead, Stylish ends up going for a Cutlass. You are not necessarily auto-attacking as a Yasuo. I really do not like this pickup from him. Yes, I understand his intent. You do have that slowing effect of Blade of the Ruined King, but it is really not warranted enough. But as I say that, it's going to be a Baron for the Wight camp. There was a death sentence there on that Baron pit, but they did not have the smite available. It would have just been death for Games and Stylish if they went into that pit. And poor rotations from Smiley. Smiley could have been there. They had the vision of it, but again, kind of getting a jump. Coach Tyler getting caught out with a death sentence. They do go on to him. Big knockups coming out from the Wight camp right now. But it's going to be 2-0 right now. Coach Tyler picking up a kill. Brio goes under tower. Tay also picks up a kill for himself. Everyone from the Wight camp is getting a piece of the action right now. And that's going to be end up a clean ace for the Wight camp and a double kill for Chrono as they march over and take this inhib. With death timers pretty low though, they might be able to defend the Nexus, but with a Baron up, Wight camp, and the tower pushing capabilities of Tristana, I don't think they are going to be able to stop this. Smiley is the only person that's up right now, and he does not have an answer to this 5-man squad of the Wight camp. And just like that, just with the same dominating fashion as game 1, it is going to be GG well played to the Wight camp, pick staying undefeated in week 3. Joining Victoria's Secret up there at the top of the standings with a perfect 4-0. Gaining, I believe, 9 points. Sitting 9 points. GG well played.
Yep.